just cut out all the bullshit, because we were that a few years ago, and now we're up on stage and it's true. Like, what Infinity can do for you, it's not bullshit. And like, we are real people, and we've gone on the journey as well.
Yeah, and I think going around, I think listening to other people's stories was really inspiring, but sometimes it can also make you feel like you're not at their stage, and you go, oh, hang on a second, we've only got one, or we've only got two properties. But sometimes we're all on our own journey, and it can change quite quickly.
Yep.
I think
money isn't the root of all evil. The fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast
With Graham Home.
Graham Home.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Hi, my name's Corey Hancock. I'm a relationship manager here at Infinity. I'm joined with my clients, Jessica and Paul, who have been clients with Infinity for quite some time. Welcome, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
Corey.
you.
Let's jump straight into it. You guys are both business owners.
Yep.
What do you guys do?
I'm a hairdresser.
Plumber.
Yeah. How have you found integrating business and the Infinity way of life?
Yeah, I reckon it's been easier for us to invest. I think it's been a lot easier.
It's seamless, isn't it?
Yeah, where beforehand investing with getting properties was really hard through the banks when you were self-employed. We found that a hard process.
Time it takes to do it all too.
Yeah.
So you both, were you self-employed?
Yeah.
And then we've obviously gone to accountants and everything and gone into that kind of company structure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Was that hard? Like Infinity jumping like into the third parties from Infinity?
Nah, it's been, again, like BMR tax.
Yeah. Mark's been
really
awesome.
good to deal
Mark's
with.
pretty good.
Mark's been good.
hilarious.
Yeah.
And good at what he does.
That's
Yeah, he's helped a lot.
And all the other third-party guys like CJM and that, they're all good to deal with.
Yeah.
And I think it's helped that like Mark works closely with Infinity, because that helps sometimes when you need them just to send the stuff across, especially when we've got businesses and we have a lot of different stuff to send across. It does help knowing that
100%.
them two can communicate.
You guys would have a lot of documents that you need to send in, and are probably sending now.
Yes, we are actually.
Mark
Mark
Bob,
and
handballed to Bob.
Yeah, that's
so
already
they're
already
all
doing
that.
that themselves. Yep, so that's good.
Perfect.
It works out well.
So REM number 2.
No, this is like REM number 9.
REM number 9.
9.
Okay.
9 or something, or 8 or we've been here a while. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. What was the first REM like?
Small.
Yeah, it was a lot smaller, wasn't it? It was.
A lot more.
It was a lot smaller, and I think it was very nerve-wracking.
Like the first time we came, I remember walking in the REM the first night, and everyone was sort of waiting outside the doors and standing around awkwardly, and we went in there and we were like really nervous, and
we thought we were in a cult.
But
We were worried. We were worried about what we were doing.
That was a good weekend,
But it was a great weekend, and straight away we felt at ease the moment we sat down. We actually got sat on a table with Megan and Jeremy, which was lovely.
How many people would you say were there at that one?
80 to 100?
Probably more than that. I reckon 150 maybe.
Yeah, so definitely a smaller one.
Yeah, a lot smaller.
And then now going to the one tomorrow, well, today it started, but 650 people roughly.
Yeah.
What would you say to people that are going to REM for the first time? Obviously much larger REMs. What kind of advice would you give them?
I would say it's nerve-wracking on your first time, but from us being there not even too long ago to us now doing testimonials pretty much every REM we come to, there was a time not even long ago that we were in the crowd listening to people doing testimonials, and it's easy to be a skeptic, and it's easy to be down there and saying, oh yeah, but they have this or they earn this and blah blah blah, but just cut out all the bullshit, because we were that a few years ago, and now we're up on stage and it's true. Like, what Infinity can do for you, it's not bullshit. And like, we are real people, and we've gone on the journey as well.
Yeah, and I think going around, I think listening to other people's stories was really inspiring, but sometimes it can also make you feel like you're not at their stage, and you go, oh, hang on a second, we've only got one, or we've only got two properties. But sometimes we're all on our own journey, and it can change quite quickly.
Yep.
I think if you listen to everyone's stories and take in the advice, and also listen to G and his advice, you can turn it around quite quickly. And yeah, I think it's just listen and don't compare yourself.
No.
Everyone's on their own journey.
Yeah, it's achievable.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when we got there the first time, there were people there that had already got 10 houses, and we didn't know how much they earned, but automatically to us it was like, well, do they earn $1 million a year? Because that's why they'd have 10 houses, but it's not like that.
No.
So
They've done the process.
Yeah, they've
already.
worked hard at it.
They've
Yeah.
been doing it for some
And-
time.
Yeah,
and
it
now
takes time.
we're there,
Yeah.
and we don't earn $1 million a year. We
Yeah.
just do what Infinity tells us to do.
And you
Yeah.
just work hard.
Work
Yep.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
probably the biggest thing. People don't understand that you have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
And no, there's no judgment whatsoever with Infinity.
No.
And you guys being testimonials, you're quite literally there to help them,
Yeah.
to give them that advice where you guys started.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's jump into family. How do you integrate the kids into the kind of Infinity way of budgeting and that kind of thing? Because a lot of people find that the hardest.
Yeah. Our kids have always, I think we've always stuck to a budget with our kids even pre-Infinity. We haven't gone crazy with birthday presents. We don't buy them everything they want. We've always told them that, we'd rather give them experiences like overseas trips and stuff. So I think they've always known that. And we do say to them that, like, they know we're buying property, and we say to them that I think you've got to look at the bigger picture, and we're doing this for them as well. So instead of wanting toys, we try to explain to them that, wouldn't you rather a holiday, or wouldn't you rather, it's a long-term thing that we try to explain to them that you're going to eventually.
It's
It's
not
going
always
to,
getting that one toy that they're never going to play with. Or
yeah.
No, perfect.
Yeah.
You just mentioned that you kind of budgeted beforehand.
Yeah.
How did you budget? What did you do specifically? Is it very different from what we're doing now?
No, because we just aren't big spenders. I think we don't waste money, do we?
we don't. We buy, like, most of our money goes on holidays, and it doesn't go on the little stuff that is in between, like the little day-to-day items like coffees and food out, lunch. We don't do that. So,
But we've done better since Infinity's come on board, because I think, like, especially having your RMs and, people saying to you, oh, if you get to this, we can achieve this. It gives you a goal to go, okay, we're going to save more and we're going to budget more, because then we can actually achieve something better. And so if you know that we came into this wanting a few properties and now we're going to have a few more, I think, as long as you've always got a goal to get towards, I think we just kind of stick to a better budget now, don't we?
yeah, because we've got those goals.
We've
We
got
need that
goals.
little push.
Yeah, we need a push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your budget currently, what's your FFF?
$620 a week.
620. What did you start on?
$620.
So we've just stuck with that
We're just
that
stuck to
whole
it.
the whole
Yeah,
ride.
we haven't moved.
Yeah. And do you guys always use the 620?
No, there'll be some weeks where we use it all, and then there's some weeks that we don't use it all, and it will roll on to the next week.
Yeah.
So it just varies on how much food we need that week, if we're buying big bulk
We
items,
spend a lot on food.
or if we're going, like, we might have takeout with friends once a month. If we're going to have takeout with friends, that can, be a bit more costly. Things like that, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But we're never stressed about
But we never know. We
sticking
never.
to it.
No, like
it's
as
never
we,
like borderline. So.
No, we always seem to. I think you just know what you're. I think we eat at home a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
It's all about making lunches. Yeah.
You guys are about that healthy
Yeah,
lifestyle
we are.
as well.
Yeah, which helps. I think if you're trying to eat healthy, you don't go eating out a lot. Yeah.
Have you guys have done 75 hard?
No.
Have we done
No.
any of the fitness ones?
No, G just asked that and we said
We,
no.
we might do the 61 that
We
he's
might have to
doing.
start to do the 61, but yeah, we work out anyway. But no, we've never done any of them.
Yeah, no, something that we might have to look into.
Yes,
We,
yeah.
we will commit to it one
Yeah,
day,
we
but
will have to
until
do
we
that.
can commit to it fully.
Yeah, we need to do it. Yep.
Yeah. With your buffer, so your fallback amount, did you guys have credit cards that you guys used previously?
Yes,
Yeah.
we liked credit cards for points, didn't we?
Yeah, but it wasn't. We used them and then paid them off before there was
Yeah.
any interest.
Yeah. And
So
then
it wasn't-
obviously they're gone now.
Yep.
Yes.
What would you say to like the point chasers and how you guys kind of changed your point of view with that?
I think you do, as much as we paid off our interest, we never paid interest on our credit cards, you still spend more because you've got it there.
Yeah.
Like, if it's like, instead of seeing it come out of your account, you do spend it. Even though we would pay it off, you'd still tap away.
You just
'cause-
don't. You just don't need it.
But you don't need it. And I think you just got to live within your means, don't you?
Perfect. No. Do you guys have any grain of knowledge or anything that you want to partake to anyone that is kind of holding off on joining Infinity at this point of time, and can you give them anything to kind of jump in and just take the leap?
I would say just do it, because honestly, if in 5 years' time, if you don't do it now, you're going to be in the same position. Because if you look back at 5 years ago, you weren't making a massive dent in your mortgage, and we all thought, just pay it off slowly, you got 30 years. You need to just do it, because in 5 years' time, you're going to have the exact same mortgage,
And
maybe a
you'll have
little bit
massive
less.
regrets as well.
Yeah, where in 5 years' time, you have properties.
So if we bring that down to our situation, which hasn't even been 5 years, it's been 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So we had a mortgage of like 330 grand and one investment, and 2.5 years ago. So if we didn't join Infinity,
Yeah.
like, we would nowhere near be in the position we are now.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder, we're talking about a 5 year period, where are we going to be in another 2.5 years?
Yeah.
So it's like, if you don't do it now and you don't push aside all those excuses you have, you're going to regret it in 5 years. It's as simple as that.
I think people are scared of budgeting and also being told what to do with their money. I think that's a massive thing. Like, we notice with friends and stuff, they get a bit nervous about, what's it going to be like? Are we going to be having to be strict? And it's like
Almost intimidated.
But then it's like, at the same time you are, but it's more of a guidance. So you go to a personal trainer for personal training. You should go to someone to learn how to organise your finances, and I think they'll just teach you.
And we're not financial people, are we?
No.
So it's like, we come to you guys because you guys know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And clearly you do.
Yeah.
So
Look at you guys now.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, perfect. So everyone's going to be obviously seeing you guys at REMS going forward.
Yeah.
You guys are happy for as many questions as possible.
Yeah.
honestly, come up and have a chat, because
Yeah.
we don't talk shit.
Yeah, we'll be very honest, and
We'll tell you how it is, and and that's it.
And even like, I think sometimes we listen at REMS and people talk about their FF and how much they spend on food. We do spend a fair bit on food. Like, our food bill, like, some people are scared, like, oh, we're not going to have to stick to 250. We do spend more, like 400, because we do like to eat organic. We like to eat good food. So you can make it work. It just means that you can't buy your coffee out every week. So you have to, if you're going to make that choice, you've got to give up something else.
The little shifts.
You're going to make shifts, and I think that's something we were willing to do because that's our priority in our life. And so I think you don't have to stick to only a $250 bill if you are the kind of person like me that likes to eat really healthy.
Yep.
You can make it work.
You just got to stick to a specific amount that you've worked through, and you know how you're going to do it and where you're going to go from there.
And just stop making those excuses.
Just do it.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining me today, guys.
Thank you.
And we'll see you at REM.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cora.
Awesome. Bye.
You fucking gone. See ya.